Good morning and very warm welcome to MPS Ajay Cricket Ground, Hyderabad. This is MVL Pure Corporate Cricket Championship, Season 1. This is day number 3, match number 5. The match between FEUJI and DR.REDDY'S Corporate. FEUJI has won the toss and elected to bat first. And here goes the first ball. Run straight away in terms of extras, and there's trouble at the striker's end. The keeper missed to aim at the stumps. Of course, he did aim, but missed to hit the target. A wide and an extra run. 2 runs on the board without 1 legal ball being bowled. Adjusted his line better, tried to pull it, but couldn't time it well. But it's good enough to hit it in the gap. No one in the deep. And Harshil gets his first boundary. Don't know what he was trying to play there. Wanted to drive. At one point of time, immediately he made sure he wouldn't move his feet. On the leg side, there's a man. Square leg, straight to him. Harshil, 212 runs in his 31 matches. Decent enough strike rate of 116.48. On the other end, the other opener, Shashank. Another huge wide down the leg side. Not too many runs on the board or in the app for Shashank, but he's a very good player. Vamshi with the new ball, 62 wickets in 65 matches. 4 for 22 was his best. But currently, he's struggling a bit with the line. This one again, pitched in mid-lane leg, going down the leg side, but it clipped the pads on the way. That's off the pads. This one turns out to be a good over for FEUJI. Good start of the innings. Eight for no loss, and the last ball to go. Shashank on strike for the first time. Tossed it up, wanted to drive, misses it. First over completed, FEUJI 8 for no loss. in the gap and for 4. That's a good shot. To bowl the second over, and he's greeted with a boundary towards deep mid wicket. Slightly shorter. 𝗪𝗁𝗃𝗃, very good form. These two struggling with the line. Anything shorter will be put away by 𝗪𝗁𝗃. Now he's at the non-striker's end. Up and over and in the gap as well. First runs for Shashank. This is what he tried in the previous over as well. At an over pitch delivery, he wanted to drive, couldn't connect, but this one, he got all of it. Huge wide. It was swinging away after pitching in middle and leg, going down the leg side. Keeper did a good job this time. This time, the square leg fielder would not be able to cut it off. Second boundary for Shashank, and overall the third in this over. Very well played. That one, control shot down the leg side. Played it late, played it on the bounce. Just opens the face of the bats. Guided to deep third for a single. Every ball is productive in this over so far, either from the bat or in terms of wides. Two is a call and they will go for it. So 3 more runs added to the scoreboard. This is an expensive over. $19 from this over already. Still 2 more deliveries to go. Yes, he made his ground well in advance. Good running between the wickets. They didn't run the first one very fast though. Oh, it was lucky. Very, very lucky. thick inside edge, and it was just inches away from the stumps. That runs for 4 to a steep fine leg. Pole, that's in the air, but it will land safely. Another couple of runs. A huge over this is 25 runs from it. FEUJI is happy to take the batting first after winning the toss. They've got a very good start. FEUJI are the men in orange, and Dr. Reddy's men in purple. Very vibrant colors. The way they look bright and aggressive. They started their innings as well in the similar fashion. Team FEUJI. Talking about their performances in this tournament, FEUJI, both these teams have played one match each. FEUJI won their first match, and they're standing at number 4 in the points table, whereas Dr. Reddy's lost their first, lost with a huge margin. And they are at the bottom of the table with the net rate of minus 4.907. That is very huge. Another wide from 𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃. This over, he started off quite decently. A dot and a single to start with. Now he's coming around the wicket, hoping to get the line better. The results is the same. On the pads, and up goes the finger. The change of sides worked for 𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃. And that's the first wicket. They would be relieved, Dr. Reddy's, because this pair was going very strong. 36 for 1 in 2.3 overs. Look at the current run rate, 14.4. Harshil goes for 14. He's got 3 boundaries to his name and a very good strike rate of over 155. And let's look at the replay once again. It was full toss, straight on the pads. Bouncing right in front of his shoe. Tried to play it across rather than the straight bat. Missed it. And now has gone. Surya comes into the middle. Very experienced. Over 14,200 runs, close to 300 in 641 innings. The strike rate is good, average is good. A solid defense. Haze off the mark. Played it late, opens the face of the bat at the end, last moment, and cuts it straight to deep point for a single. The outfield is still wet because of the dew, so a lot of rubbing is needed. Another single straight to mid-off. The ball was swirling and the fielder struggled to collect it cleanly. A very good over from 𝗬𝗁𝗃, 5 runs and a wicket. 3 overs completed, 38 for 1. 𝗵𝗆 is into the attack now. '37 wickets in 36 innings, averaging 22.62. Economy is a little higher. Big uphill, and up goes the finger. Yes, that looks plumb. A very good delivery to take the very good batsman out. What a delivery. Excellent start for 𝗵𝗆. And it's the danger man. Surya goes. He was just for 1. Leg before wicket by 𝗵𝗆. Wanted to drive it. He didn't take that swing into consideration. Switching outside off and didn't have much of a footwork. Just wanted to drive it. Didn't read the pace as well. After pitching outside, it was coming into the right-hander. Excellent delivery. Second wicket down for FEUJI, 39 for 2 in 3.2 overs. 𝗵𝗇𝗃𝗃 is a new batter. Over 6,600 runs in 242 innings. 133 being the highest. Excellent strike rate, close to 150. 147 plus. Full toss, but couldn't. Oh, it doesn't matter whether he timed it well or not, because of the misfield, he gets a boundary. He's off the mark straight away. should have been stopped. Going for a quick single. A very good running between the wickets. Drives it to mid-off. Slower delivery, picked it up, very nice shot. Beautiful shot that was. And that goes all the way for 6. First maximum of the innings. And what a shot that was. Just a flick on the pads. The timing is exquisite. I didn't try to overpower that shot. It's just the timing. Comes from the middle of the bat. First maximum. 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃 continues. 52 for 2 after 4 overs. Oh, passes the outside edge this time. Got the line better. He's improving his line and length as the overs progress. He's bowling a lot better than his first 2. Brilliant. Very good comeback by 𝗏𝗃. Some change in the field. An extra fielder on the on side. Now there are 3 in the ring. Square leg, mid wicket and mid on. Another quicker delivery that didn't have any connection with the bat. Going for the second run very quickly. Very well played. Another good over. Brilliant over from 𝗏𝗃. Just 4 runs from it. FEUJI 55 for 2 in 5 overs. One more delivery to go. One more over to go in this power play. They have an excellent strike rate as well. Current run rate 11 runs and over. Should be buys and all of it. It's a very good delivery. Slower flighted one. Missing the leg stump and missed by the keeper as well. That runs for 4. Another pace of delivery from 𝗵𝗆. A lot of action is happening. Keeper should have been a bit quicker. Because Shashank was out of his crease. He could have been in trouble. Varying the lengths and pace very well by 𝗵𝗆. We have seen the tossed up Yorker. Another slower delivery, then a quicker short length delivery. This one slow. Straight to the fielder at deep square leg. Good over. 6 runs from it. Power play completed. FEUJI 61 for 2. Change in the bowling attack. Ankur is introduced. Another right arm medium bowler. It's coming around the wicket. Full toss, should be a wide. He's got 42 wickets in 48 matches. The economy of 6.91. He can control the flow of runs. Brilliant delivery. Brilliant delivery, straight onto the stumps. He gets a wicket. And it's the set batter who goes back. Let's look at the replay once again. Shashank goes for 15. Gave a good start along with the other opener. Now both the openers are gone. There was a thick inside edge that goes straight onto the leg stump. He is disappointed. And Dr. Reddy's are delighted. They've got the third wicket. Fiji 63 for 3 in 6.2 overs. Anirudh, close to 700 runs in 38 innings. A strike rate of close to 119. Late cut. Should be a couple of runs. A bit of fumble on the boundary line, but he managed to keep the ball within the boundary line. Yorker on the pads. Nicely defended. Powerful toss, but couldn't find the gap. Last ball of the over. Hits it hard, straight down the ground, should be a boundary. It was a very good over until then. Conceded 5 runs in the first 5 deliveries, got a wicket as well. And the last one, not a bad ball, but it's a very good batsmanship. Got some width. Because the keeper was suggesting the bowler Ankur to bowl outside the off stump. He's got a little width, and 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏 hammered it away. Gopi is into the attack now. Not too many chances for him to bowl. So you might say he's a part-time bowler for DR.REDDY'S. Pulled it. There's a man at long on who's standing a lot straighter, particularly after that boundary in the last over. More runs. Too many extras already in this innings. Overall 21, 16 wides, 1 leg bye and 4 byes. That's the highest scorer of the scoreboard overall. Next highest is 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏, 19 not out. That's up in the air and dropped. Should go for 4 as well. Gopi is disappointed, and so does the fielder. It's a full toss outside the off stump line. Couldn't find all of it. Mistimed shot. Still he gets a boundary. Another wide. A huge wide. Who's the offside? Straight to long off. Short. 2 short and 2 wide. And that's hammered away towards a deep point. First boundary to Anirudh. It's got a lot of time to play that shot. 8 overs completed, 84 for 3. Ankur continues. Another leg by. Gets a single of the off drive. After the fall of wickets in quick succession, both these batters are taking the responsibility to rebuild the innings and create a partnership, which is going on well. 23 of 13. Change of glasses for 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗀. He's on 24 from 14. Got 3 wickets and 3 boundaries and 1 maximum already. Going with a tremendous strike rate of 171.43. On the other end, Anirudh striking at 128 plus. Heads it hard down the ground. He'll get a single. Full toss. Picked it up nicely. What a shot. It was a juicy full toss outside the leg stump line. Very well timed. First maximum for Anirudh, and both these sixes have come in that same region. Deep square leg this time. Comes down the track. Wanted to play it across towards mid-wicket region. No contact. 9 overs completed, 93 for 3. That's up in the air and clears the rope towards deep mid-wicket. Maximum number 3 of the innings. Just clears his front foot. And look at the flow of the bat. Tremendous shot. should be a wide. This is what happens when you're greeted with a maximum of the first delivery that you bowl. The bowler is under pressure immediately. This one goes high up, very high in the air, and just got enough distance as well. Should be the second maximum. Yes, it is the maximum. What a shot. That's a good comeback delivery. And gone through the gate. And 𝗀𝗃 celebrates. An excellent partnership has come to an end. 44 runs from just 19. That's been broken. But they have done the damage. Anirudh gone for 15 from just 10 deliveries. Got one boundary and one maximum. And look at the strike rate, 150. Didn't read that angle, tried to play it on the back foot. Misses. And the stump is uprooted. And they're taking an early drinks break. 107 for 4 in 9.4 overs. Muhammad Ali over 5,100 runs in 177 innings. And a fantastic strike rate of over 211. The numbers tells you everything. How aggressive player he is and how dangerous he could be. He's off the mark with her first delivery. And Gopi has to reball it. It would be the last delivery of the over. Halfway through the innings, 110 for 4. It was another successful over, but it was expensive. 17 runs and a wicket. And FEUJI is going very well. Even though they are losing some wickets on the other end, they've made sure they do not let the run rate come down. They're consistently maintaining that run rate over 10 runs and over. And they're aiming for a huge total. $110 for 4 in 10 overs. Now 111 in 10.1 overs. Somo is into the attack now. Is playing his first match. Slower delivery, nicely defended on the back foot. Azhar Ali. In the air and got the distance as well. Just waited to read the ball, the length and pace. He understood that it's outside the off-stump line and raised his arms. Look at the speed of the bat. In full swing, just got enough to clear the boundary rope. Brilliant shot. That's down the leg side. Wide and an extra run. Big uphill for leg before, however, it was going down the leg side. Mixing up pace and length. Somu. Straight down the ground. One bounce into the rope. And 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏 moves on to 44. Striking at 200. 44 from just 22 deliveries. They're targeting 200 at least. With the current run rate, that's very much on cards. Current run rate of 11.18 and the projected score is 224. And Dr. Reddy's need to come back into the game, take that wicket of 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏 and control the flow of runs. They need to do that damage control as soon as possible if they want to stay in the contest. Beautiful shot through the covers this time. And he cleared it as well. It looked so effortless. But the ball clears the boundary rope. It's only possible with the timing. Nagendra Babu, who was very expensive in his first over, he comes back to bowl his second. And he's been hammered away for 6 of the first ball. On the pads. Nagendra Babu bowled the biggest over for FEUJI, 25 runs. That's the second over of this innings. It was hit straight. The non-striker. It was a powerful hit. He jumps into the air, but could not miss the ball. Runs, more runs. And a little bit of sloppy effort at the end. The fielder could not do much about it. Huge wide down the leg side. "33 extras of the innings and counting. That's up in the air, long off. Oh, didn't carry to him. The leaking runs everywhere. Too many extras, too many boundaries and sixes. That's up in the air. Goes very high. And second boundary. Or rather, the first boundary for Azhar Ali. He got one maximum. Too short, pulled it. It goes very high. No one in that region. Azhar Ali is struggling a bit after being hit by the ball. It's medical assistance. (140 for 4 after 12 overs. 11.67 is the current run rate. Full toss, hit hard, straight back, and long on fielder will not be able to cut it off. It was a powerful shot, straight down. Nagendra Babu tried to put the bowler 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 tried to put his hand in the middle. Straight to the fielder this time. That's up in the air and will sail over long on for a maximum. That's the third maximum for Azhar Ali. It's good enough bounce, good length delivery. Got into the position quickly. Dispatched it over long gone. 150 comes up for FEUJI. Just 12.4 overs. Overall 12 fours and 7 sixes in this innings. Full toss, invitation, and he accepts it gleefully. The ball is gone. He would be disappointed if he had missed it. A full toss. And it's gone into the warehouse. Azhar Ali is striking at 290 now. He moved on to 29 from just 10 deliveries. 1 boundary and 4 maximums. Team FEUJI are on a mission. And Dr. Reddy is making things much difficult for themselves now. Back-to-back sixes for Azhar Ali. Last ball of the over. Takes the first one very quickly. They didn't want to take risk. 13 overs completed, 159 for 4. Another huge wicket, another huge over, 19 runs from it. 159 for 4. 𝗵50 up for 𝗙𝗂𝗃𝗃 in just 28 deliveries. He's in a tremendous form with 5 fours and 3 sixes. And look at the strike rate, 178.57. And in the air and dropped. That goes for 4.
Check, Rajesh.
boundary. A lot of boundaries. That's the 7th boundary for 𝗙𝗃𝗃𝗏. He's on 60 from 31. 7 boundaries and 3 maximums. 179 for 4 in 14.3 overs. Alongside Shashank. Shashank, welcome.
Thanks.
So, tell us about this match.
Yeah, playing against DR.REDDY'S. We came here early in the morning, all prepared, and I think we've got it under control. Lads are playing really well, and we look forward to restricting the runs once we get onto the bowling. Yeah.
And what was your team's plan? That was in the air and taken at long off. And what a wonderful partnership this was. A partnership of 72 of 29 deliveries. That's been broken. And the half century and 𝗙𝗃𝗃𝗏 has to walk back. He's gone for 60 of 32. Excellent catch by 𝗃𝗵𝗆. Now, so what was the preparation for this match? You've already won your first match. Did you think, or was there any plan to go aggressive?
Yeah, there was a plan, certainly. I think the last 1 week we were studying their entire team, who's coming in the bat, who's coming on the bowl, and we knew that this early morning match would have a lot of dew, so we wanted to win the toss, and luckily we did, and we chose batting.
Wonderful. And I think you're pretty happy with the way things are going right now.
Oh yeah. I think the boys playing really well. Made me proud. Yeah.
And tell us about this tournament altogether. How does it feel playing in MVL?
I think first of all, big props to MVL for arranging such a corporate league, and of course to you as well for the commentary. I feel really privileged to be here, and FEUJI is looking forward obviously to win this tournament, but all the teams here are great sportsmanship, and I think that's what this is really all about. And it's about good sportsmanship, having a good time, and building relationships. Yeah.
And this is the first edition of MVL Pure Corporate. This is being broadcasted with 4 cameras. And now tell us about these facilities. How do you feel about it? I mean, once you go back, do you watch your game, and how does it feel?
Oh, yeah, I think it makes a huge change, especially for the fans, for our fellow employees cheering us at home. First of all, it looks very professional. Everyone's super excited that Hyderabad has something like MVL where you can showcase such a professional cricket match, and definitely does help when you go back and check how you're making your mistakes, and you can be better for the next match. Yeah.
Well, and all the best for your journey in this tournament, and enjoy the rest of the games.
Sure.
All the best. Thank you very much for talking to us, Shashank.
Bye.
That's Shashank. And they're in a very good stage at the moment. $179 for 5. Overs completed, 179 for 5. The air and got all of it. A spin is introduced. And he's greeted with a maximum. And Azhar Ali moves on to 45 in just 17 deliveries. What a knock it is. Still there in the middle. Better length. Pull the length back a bit. And Azhar Ali defends it. Full toss, pulled. The man at deep backward square leg. Going for the second. Moves on to 47 now. Azhar Ali. Overpaced, and that brings 50 for Azhar Ali. He brings up that 50 in style. Overpaced outside off stump. And nobody had to move an inch because they know it will be a boundary. Timing is superb and placement even better. 53 for Mohammad Azhar Ali in just 20 deliveries. The fastest 50 so far. Fastest 50 in this tournament. 20 deliveries. With a strike rate of 265. And this is going to be a huge total for FEUJI. They moved on to 194. Man at deep mid wicket. He misses. Misfield. That goes for 4. Another 19 run over. 198 for 5 after 16. So they are close to 200. Still 4 more overs to go. Even if they add 40 more runs, they'll go up to 240. Somewhere between 235, 240. Dr. Reddy is losing control of this innings. The batters have dominated throughout from the first over itself. Couldn't time it well. Oh, that's a safer shot. Should be a wide, huge wide. 200 comes up. Tried to play it across, misses it completely. And Gopi gets his third. And the keeper is on the ground. As it hit on his head. Ramesh goes for 4 after facing 4 deliveries. And FEUJI lost their sixth at 200 in 16.2 overs. The keeper is walking off the field. Got injured himself. An excellent delivery to get a wicket from Gopi. He has got 3. New batter in is Gangadhar. Played 61 matches, 423 runs. Tall man. He'll be on strike. And he has only one responsibility. Take a single and give strike to Azhar Ali. Runs continue to come. 37 extras. It's the third highest individual score, I would say, after those 2 half centuries. Money out 60 of 32, he's gone. Azhar Ali is still in the middle, 55 of 22. There's no one in front of the square on the offside to save the singles. Big uphill, and up goes the finger. Gopi gets 4. He's delighted. And Gangadhar gone for none. 201 for 7. FEUJI now in 16.4 overs. Avinash is a new batter. Gets 4. Boundary of the last delivery of the over. 8 runs and 2 wickets in that over. And a very good spell for Gopi. 4 overs, 49, considered too many runs. However, he made the difference with wickets. Got 4. 17 gone. 206 for 7. Ankur bowling the 18th over, probably bowling the 20th as well. Bowled 2 overs, 17 runs and got a wicket. Started off well to the new batsman in the crease. Slower delivery, but missed the line. Another wide. I wonder if there was any over without any wides, without any extra run in an over. Oh, played it fine. That should be a boundary. Ball wins the race. Somu and Venki both were chasing. Missed on the line once again, pitched in midline leg. Played it very fine by Avinash and he gets his first boundary. Moves across, should be a leg by. Azhar Ali not getting much strike in the past couple of overs. Whenever he's making it count. He's on 59. Comes down the ground. Wide signal by the umpire. And none of the bowling team members are happy with that, especially the keeper and the bowler. Hits it hard, straight down the ground. Long off fielder was simply standing and watching. He knows it's not in his arc. He cannot do anything about it. And Azhar Ali becomes the highest scorer of this innings, going past Mani Gaud. Last ball of the over. Hits it hard, wider this time. The result is the same, even though it's slightly different from the previous one. It went to the right, the first one went to the right of that long off fielder, and this one went to his left. Back-to-back boundaries. Another good over for FEUJI, 18 runs from it. or rather 15. 18 overs completed, 221 for 7. And this partnership gone up to 20 runs in just 8. Vamshiraj bowling his last over of his spell. 3 overs, 16 runs and a wicket. Starts off with a full toss. And Avinash played it sensibly. Bit of it. That goes very high in the air and very long as well. Through the covers. Maximum number 7. The runs continue to flow. And they flow very heavily. Lot straighter this time. Back-to-back sixes. Mohammad Azhar Ali is unstoppable today. 79 runs from just 27. He is a six-hitting machine. Has it cleared? Yes, it is. A hat-trick of sixes. He moves on to 85. 35 runs in just 8 deliveries. Boundary. Thick edge. Third man is in the circle. Whatever he touches, turning out to be gold for Azhar Ali. 89 from 29. This is carnage. Carnage from Azhar Ali. 244 for 7. Still 7 deliveries to go in this innings. Walks down. That's a wide. Still 7 deliveries to go. Or rather 6. Plus 1 in this over. Once again comes down the ground. There's a man at deep cover. Misjudged. And 4. As I said, whatever he touches, if it's touching the bat, it's going out of the boundary, either through the ground or through the air. 19 overs completed, 249 for 7. the biggest over of the innings. 28 runs. Three sixes and 2 boundaries in that. 𝗵𝗆 came to ball and immediately the skipper changed his mind to bring Ankur to bowl the last over. .250 up. .250 for 7 in 19 overs for FEUJI. Will it run for boundary? It will. 2 fielders behind the square. And Avinash pierced through that gap. Nothing is going in favor of DR.REDDY'S today. They've been leaking runs. Not everything is off the bad balls. Even the good balls are being put away. Sensible batting by Avinash. Takes a single. Even in the previous delivery, his intention was Azhar Ali on strike on 93. Up and over to deep backward point for 4 and moves on to 97. .259 for 7. Let me remind you, this is not a one-day. This is a T20 game. And yes, you're seeing this 259 in a T20 game. Three more legal deliveries to be bowled. Azhar Ali on 97. That's up in the air. Has it cleared? Yes, it is. And what a way to get to your maiden century in this innings, in this match. The first century of MVL Pure Corporate Cricket Championship. And that first century is recorded in match number 5. It's Mohammad Azhar Ali. Down the ground, in the air, and straight into the hands. And that wonderful innings has come to an end. Gopi takes a wonderful catch at long off. It may be too late. The damage has already been done. The first century is recorded in MVL Pure Corporate Cricket Championship. It took 20 deliveries to reach 50 and just 13 deliveries to get the second 50. Has gone for 103. Excellent running between the wickets. Chakri, the new batter. An easy out. Winner shot ender. And what a display of batsmanship in today's game. 20 overs completed. FEUJI 267 for 9. As I mentioned, this is not a one-day game score. It's a T20 score with a run rate of 13.35. They have won the toss earlier and taken the decision to bat first. And they posted the highest total of this tournament so far. And several records, you would say, are created. The first century is recorded. And looking at the batting card, one man stands out with three-figure mark. Mohammad Azhar Ali, 103 of 33. And good support from 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏, 60 of 32. And the next highest score, surprisingly, is the number of extras, 42. 33 wides and 5 leg byes, 4 byes. In the bowling card, Gopi, the skipper, has got 4 wickets, 4 for 49. Ankur got a couple, 2 for 49. 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏 and Bablu got a wicket each. At the end, Dr. Reddy's need 268 to win this game. Break. chase of this match number 5 of MVL Pure Corporate Cricket Championship. Dr. Reddy is taking on FEUJI. FEUJI has won the toss and elected to bat first. They've put a humongous total of 267 runs on board. And it's going to be a Herculean task for Dr. Reddy's to chase this down. They need 268 in 120 deliveries. Openers Rohit Reddy and Rohan Kaushik. Rohit 760 runs in 75 innings, 87, close to 88 the strike rate. And Rohan on the other end, 1845 runs in 111 matches. Strike rate is close to 107. Azhar Ali with the ball now. 167 wickets in 155 matches. Best being 5 for 13. Decent economy, just over 7. Are dropped. It was hit back to the bowler. It's a one-handed effort. That's up in the air. Mid-on. No, the square leg fielder ran up to mid-wicket and takes a wonderful catch. Very well judged catch that was. The man of the hour, Azhar Ali, gets a wicket. Early blow for Dr. Reddy's. A brilliant catch by Gangadhar to send Rohan Kaushik away. It's gone for 1 after facing 3 deliveries. And Dr. Reddy's 2 for 1 after the first over. Brilliant catch. Very well judged. Both the fielders were running towards each other. At one point of time, it looked like it's the mid-on fielder's catch. But wonderful effort by Gangadhar at the end. Surya bowling the second over, 280 wickets in 354 innings. 5 for 20 is his best. Got a 5 for once. The right arm medium bowler coming over the wicket. Played it fine. Not enough pace in that. May not go for boundary. No, it does. Avinash, the fielder, could not cut it off. He was running behind the ball, never tried to cut it. There he was. Because the ball is always ahead of you. first boundary of the innings that came as a leg by. In the air and in the gap as well, will get a single. Skipper Gopi, he walks in early for 71 runs in 56 innings. Now, the numbers are not so great in this app. However, he's a very good player. This is how he can deliver maximum of the first delivery that he faced. What a player. Off pitch delivery outside off stump. He decided to take on the bowlers. And he doesn't want to waste any time. Boundary riders with a deep backward point and a deep extra cover. Now the backward point fielder is pulled in, mid-on pushed back. 2 is a call. They'll comfortably get the second run as well. Two overs completed, 15 for 1. That's boundary. Straight along on. Azhar Ali continues. Wanted to take the aerial route. It didn't go where he intended to play it towards. However, he gets a boundary, Rohit. Down the track. Didn't time it. Straight to the fielder for a single. Pulls it in the air and straight to the fielder. And second catch by Gangadhar. The big man doesn't miss any. This time is a much simpler catch for him. And now the skipper goes. Gopi gone for 8. He has the aggression. However, that didn't last for long. Second wicket for Azhar Ali. And Dr. Reddy's 20 for 2 in 4.3 overs. Well judged catch. He is delighted. FEUJI, they have dominated the first innings, throughout the first innings with the bat. Very well fielded. And now they are dominating the second innings as well, with both ball and in the field as well. Not giving any easy runs. Slower delivery. Ball's an off cutter, or rather leg cutter. Three overs completed, all twos on board. 22 for 2, and the required rate is shooting up 14.47 at the moment. Surya continues, and Rohit swings the bat but misses. That's a wide of the off stump, comes down the ground. It could not reach the ball because it was going too away from him. Single this time. A diving effort could not save that single. Up and over with deep backward point. Excellent shot by Somu. First boundary for him. In the air and a little away from the fielder. Back-to-back boundaries behind the square on the offside. thick outside edge from the bottom of the bat. He was lucky, didn't carry to the fielder. Change of pace. Ball's a slower delivery. Nevertheless, they get a run in terms of overthrow. Short of a length, pulled it and pulled it in the gap very well. The runs are flowing for DR.REDDY'S. This one turns out to be a good over for them. 3 boundaries of the over already. And of course, boundary of the last ball. 15 runs from that over. 37 for 2 after 4. Played with soft hands and takes a single. 𝗙𝗵𝗃𝗃 continues. He got the first 2 wickets. Slapped, but finds the fielder. Bit of a misfield, giving them a single. Brilliant delivery, not giving room on the offside. Was coming around the wicket to create that angle, pitching in on the leg stump line, bringing it to mid-lane leg. Sliced it and sliced it in the gap. Boundary number 3 for Somo. They've got 3 boundaries behind the point on the offside already. Still no man on the boundary line. Good running between the wickets. Now they understood rotating the strike is very important. Another slower delivery, simply played it back to the bowler. 5 overs completed, 44 for 2. Change in the bowling attack for the first time. Ramesh is introduced. He's got 5 wickets in 12 matches. The left armer coming around the wicket. The required run rate has gone over 15 runs and over now. Every dot ball will impact rather a couple of decimals. Gone. Slower delivery. Wanted to play it across, played with a cross bat. No contact whatsoever and hits in middle end leg. Wicket number 3 in. Ramesh gets his man in his very first over. The partnership is broken. Dr. Reddy's 45 for 3 in 5.3 overs, and the man who goes is Rohit, the other opener who has been in the middle trying to give some stability. He has to go back after making 14 runs in 16 deliveries. 45 for 3. Very experienced Sagar walks in at number 5. Last 2 balls to go in this power play. 4 is off the mark straight away. Jersey number 4, Sagar, starts off, opens his account with the 4. Clears his front foot, wanted to go big, but that's almost a Yorker length delivery. Good over to finish, good ball to finish the over. Power play completed. Dr. Reddy's 49 for 3. The attack now. One of the highest wicket takers of the side. Flighted delivery, played it in the gap. There's a man in the deep. {50} up for DR.REDDY'S in the 7th over. Right now 52 for 3. That's a wide down the leg side. That's the first wide in this innings. Pulls it to deep square leg. Very well fielded by Avinash. A big appeal and up goes the finger. Kishore comes into ball and makes a difference. This one he tried to play it on the back foot and his plumb in front. Wickets continue to fall for DR.REDDY'S, and this time it's Somu who looked very good in the middle. Now he has to take that long walk back to the dugout. He's gone for 17 after facing 12. He's got 3 boundaries under his belt. Good strike rate. Troubles are mounting for DR.REDDY'S. 54 for 4 in 6.4 overs. In 51 matches. Good strike rate. DR.REDDY'S 54 for 4 in 6.4 overs. Kishore Yadav. Has got 340 plus wickets in 266 innings. Last ball of the over. Seven overs completed, 54 for 4. A very good over from Kishore. 5 runs and a wicket. Currently it's 16.46. Ramesh continues. Starts off with a full toss. Couple of runs of the first delivery. Big chase for the fielder and very well fielded. At the end, saved a couple of runs. Harshil, the fielder. Comes down the ground. Tries to cover fielder. Singles and doubles do not help much for DR.REDDY'S. They need boundaries. Boundaries and maximums, a lot of them, to bring that asking rate under control. It's almost 17 runs and over now, 16.95. That's up in the air, long off. Gone for 6. First maximum for Bablu. Overall, the second of the innings. Eight overs completed, 66 for 4. It was a wonderful effort on the boundary line. A single-handed catch, but could not control himself from touching the boundary. 𝗃𝗄𝗃𝗃 continues. In the air and over the covers fielder and misjudged by the fielder on the boundary line. Welcome boundary for Bablu. Swings and misses. Getting some turn out of that wicket. Kishore. Another flighted delivery, but picked up nicely. Very well fielded. Their fielding has been top notch, except one or two instances. Saved quite a few boundaries. It's it straight down the ground. Is it another boundary? Yes, it is. Second boundary of the over. And one more delivery to go. Nine overs completed, 76 for 4, with the asking rate of 17.45. They need 192 runs in just 66 deliveries. Avinash comes in to bowl the 10th over. 16 wickets in 31 matches. The leg break bowler coming over the wicket. Getting some turns straight away. Full toss. Half a chance for the bowler. But a very difficult one, to be honest. Signal towards mid-wicket now. It's missing on the length on the last two occasions. Missed on the length this time again, and that's asking for trouble when you're bowling a full toss outside your leg stump line. That's a juicy full toss, played it to a steep backward square leg for 4, Sagar. Last ball of the over. That's up in the air and won't carry. Misjudged. That turns after bounce. and goes away from the fielder. Back-to-back boundaries to finish the over. A good one for DR.REDDY'S, just 10 runs from it. 10 overs completed, 86 for 4, and it's time for a drinks break. Beautiful shot. Two flighted. And two short. Played it on the back foot. A lot of time for the batter to get into the position and dispatch it over deep square leg. A very good comeback. Adjusted his line and a length a bit, not giving much room, tossing it up. Back-to-back dots. Overs completed, 92 for 4. And the asking rate is skyrocketing, and the target is becoming almost impossible for Dr. Reddy's to chase. 176 runs needed in 54 deliveries. Pulled it in the gap. There are two fielders in the deep mid wicket and deep square leg, but he played it very well to pierce the gap, the tiny gap between those two fielders. You can see how close they were. Swings and misses. Didn't read that turn. Flighted delivery, full toss, very well fielded. Saved 3 runs. These spinners are missing on length. However, they're getting good support from the fielders. This time it's a boundary towards the offside. A huge vacant area. There's only long off and deep point. So once it pierces through the fielding in the 30-yard circle, the fielders, it's a boundary towards the offside. For Dr. Reddy's in this over, 12 overs completed, 101 for 4. Skipper Gopi with me from DR.REDDY'S. Welcome, Gopi.
Hi.
Hi. So, tell us about your experience playing in this tournament. How is it going for you?
So it's a very first tournament that we're playing in this ground MVL, and we were heard about many good things about the organizing, and the ground looks like, and the cameras, and also that we have some reviews. So two from each innings. That's a very great thing that I have never seen in any of the tournaments, even in corporate tournaments. So that's a very good thing.
And of course, you might have played in other corporate tournaments, but this match or every match is being broadcasted with 4 cameras. Every shot you can watch it in multiple angles. So how does it feel?
That's one of the great thing, as I was saying, right? So we have 2 reviews, right? So run out or a no ball. So that can be figured out by other 2 cameras, and that is a very good approach to have the genuine runouts or genuine stump outs, where batsmen have a chance to appeal for it. So that's a very good thing that we are feeling very happy.
And any other differences that you see from what you have played in the previous, other tournaments and, in compared to this one?
So the timing was very perfect, and we have even started at 7:50 in the first ball, and other tournaments, few of the tournaments, we used to have, first match delay, then the subsequent matches are keep delaying, and here it is a good timing to start every match. And also the maintaining of the ground and the greenery in the ground, it was fantastic.
And how was your team's performance going on in this tournament?
See, we have, I would say, team 2 playing on behalf of DR.REDDY'S, and we have also some core team members where they are participating in CII. So that's how we are finding little weakness in the bowling, but however we will come back very strong. And also we have a good batting lineup, and where we are almost now 100 plus within 10 to 11 overs. So yeah, so there are improvements, and we do better on them.
And anything you would want to convey, takeaways from this tournament to your corporate team 1 or to the other players? If you have to say anything about this tournament, what would you say?
So all good things that we talked about cameras, reviews, and the ground and umpiring, everything, and the commentary that we are first time seeing, because every other tournaments we used to have the commentator by the finals only, and now we are seeing in the league matches also, and people are interested to hear that, and thanks for you that you are doing very good job.
My pleasure.
And
Thank you.
yeah, that's how we discussed even the same thing, in fact, last week after the match.
So this is what MVL provides. Whatever you see, they always try to give you more than what they promised, and I hope you will get much better experience going ahead throughout the tournament, and all the best for your team's performance.
Hoping that. Thanks for your wishes. Nice talking to you.
Thank you very much, Gopi.
Bye.
All the
Thank you.
best.
Thank you.
So that's Gopi, the skipper of DR.REDDY'S. And let's get back. Bowling, but not in batting. The middle order is very strong. Yes, they did lose the top order very quickly, but now they've found the stability. They found the perfect combination. Bablu and Sagar, their partnership is worth 67 runs from 39 deliveries. Oh, swings big and misses. I was hoping this partnership would go further, but don't say commentators curse. I was only praising their combination. Mani Gowd comes into the attack, and with the very first delivery, he broke the partnership, the important one. Bablu goes for 29 after facing 18 deliveries. With a strike rate of 161. Excellent support to Sagar in the middle. 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃's lose their fifth. 121 for 5 in 13.1 overs. And in is Ankur, and he is off the mark. In the air and dropped. Oh, that's a regulation catch. That should have been taken. I think it's Avinash standing at backward square leg. Didn't judge it well. Could be an important wicket. That's a wide down the leg side. Low bounce and turn. Very good over from 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏 so far. That's a googly. Quicker delivery. Well played by Sagar. Last ball of the over. Oh, big uphill. Up goes the finger. The batter couldn't believe. Is asking if there's any review. But there are no reviews for caught behind. The reviews are only for runouts and a no ball check. So he has to walk. That's a huge turn going away from the batter. He chased it. What a wonderful over. That was just 3 runs and 2 wickets. Ankur had to go. Azhar Ali keeping the wickets now. And he takes the catch. Ankur goes for 1. 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃's lose their 6. 124 for 6 in 14 overs. Kishore continues. This will be his last over. And the asking rate has gone over 24 runs now, 24.51, which means they need a boundary of every delivery. That's up in the air and would clear the rope as well. Beautiful shot. New batter Alok Joshi doesn't want to waste any time. Very experienced player. Picked up the length nicely. Once again, it's up in the air but didn't carry too long off. Chakri the fielder. Alok, very experienced. Over 215 matches that he played. Got over 3,180 runs. It's a wide down the leg side plus an extra run. Missed the line once again. Pitching outside leg. Flicked it nicely. Didn't have to move his feet much. No chance for Avinash, who's fielding in the 30-yard circle. Much better delivery, aiming the stumps. Back-to-back deliveries to back-to-back dots to finish the over. Huge one, 14 runs from it, 15 overs completed, 138 for 6. They need 26 runs every over to win the game from here on. So 130 runs needed from 30 deliveries. 5 more overs to go. Alok is looking dangerous, very aggressive, got a boundary and a maximum. Harshal comes into bowl. Oh, there was a chance. I think this is the second or the third half a chance for the bowler. One was hit straight back to Shashank. One was in, if I remember it correctly, That was in Kishore's over. To return catch opportunities. That's up in the air. Lands safely. All three fielders were coming for it. The bowler, skipper Shashank and Surya. Of course, Surya was the least because he was standing up on the ropes. Straight in the air. Over the fielder, gone for maximum. And Sagar gets his half century in style. I think this is half century number 6 in the tournament so far. .53 from 34 deliveries. 6 boundaries and 2 maximums. The last delivery simply lets it go to the keeper. First half century for Sagar in this tournament. (16 overs completed, 148 for 6. Now going ahead, they need a 6 of every delivery. All to the ground to deep extra cover. Straight down the ground and clears the rope. Second maximum for Alok. Single towards deep extra cover. Gone. Didn't bounce enough. Wanted to play it across. And Ramesh gets his second. Another good partnership. The partnership of 33 from 16. That is broken. And the half century, and Sagar has to walk back to the dugout. Huge swing of the bat. Goes straight onto the stumps. Applause for his innings from his teammates. For Sagar, he's gone for 54 of 37 deliveries. 157 for 7 in 16.5 overs. New batter is 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗲, another right-hander. 348 runs in 43 innings with a strike rate of 95, highest being 38. Full toss. And Alok didn't want the single. Doesn't want to take that risk. 17 overs completed, 157 for 7. $111 runs needed from 18 deliveries. So technically, if they're all legal deliveries, that's all for DR.REDDY'S. They would not be able to make it. So technically, they lose. They lost this match already. However, it's a game of cricket. Anything could happen. It's not over until it's over. Manigaud continues. Sharp work behind the stumps by Azhar. Straight down the ground. A big appeal for stumping. And it's the review time. Work for the third umpire. Let's take a closer look. As I waited until he moved his foot. And the foot is in the air when he took the bails off. Good sense of mind, presence of mind by Azhar. He's everywhere. You cannot take him out of the equation. He was in the batting, he performed well. With the ball, he did. And now behind the stumps, he took a catch. He did a stumping. Wonderful performance by Azhar Ali. And very unfortunate for 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗲. For quite some time, he kept his foot on ground. The moment he lifted his foot, Azhar took the bails off. 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗲 gone for none. DR.REDDY'S 158 for 8 in 17.4 overs. Nagendra Babu. The new man in, he's on strike. $152 runs in 65 matches for him. Strike rate is close to 100. He still has to wait to open his account. 18 overs completed, 158 for 8. That's up in the air. The skipper underneath it, and he takes a simple catch. Wicket number 4 for Manigaud. Didn't move much from his crease. Shashank takes a wonderful catch. And Alok Joshi, gone for 22, who's got 1 boundary and 2 maximums, with a very good strike rate. He was the last recognized aggressive batter of the side. (22 from 14). $158 for 9 in 18.1 overs. Now the last man walking in. They have 11 deliveries to face. One wicket in hand. Beg your pardon, the bowler is Avinash, bowling his 3rd over. That's close. It's again a sharp reaction, sharp action by Azhar Ali. The foot is grounded well within the boundary line, within that hopping crease. That's a wind. He has to re-bowl it. Single towards deep mid wicket. Last ball of the over. That's up in the air. Surya comes underneath it and finishes that catch, or rather completes the catch and finishes the match. Well, what a match it was. The last man to go was Nagendra Babu. And 2 wickets for Avinash in his third over. 4 runs and 2 wickets. DR.REDDY'S all out for 162 in 19 overs. Some very good contributions from the players in the middle order. Highest scorer Sagar 54 of 37, Bablu 29 of 18, Alok 22 of 14, Rohit got 14, and Somu 17. Very less extras compared to the first innings, only 13 here. And in the bowling card, Mani Gowd, exceptional bowling figures. 2 overs, conceded just 4 runs and got 3 wickets. Ramesh and Avinash got a couple of wickets. Of course, Mohammad Azhar Ali as well. 3 overs, 2 for 16. And Kishore Yadav got a wicket. Finally, FEUJI won this match by 105 runs, a huge margin. They'll be proud because they have improved their net run rate. Their plan worked. That concludes match number 5 of MVL Pure Corporate Cricket Championship Season 1. picture would have been much better. Well, I have the man of the match with me, Mohammad Azhar Ali. What did you have for breakfast?
Nothing.
Because you were everywhere. You were performing in everything. What you played a role in batting with the ball, and even behind the stumps, a catch and the stump out. You were very quick. So, what's the reason for your this agility? And do you think it's your day?
Yeah, first of all, thanks to 𝗪𝗪𝗘. Yeah, as I can see, I have played batting, bowling, and as well as keeping also. So I can say it as this is my day. So I given my 100%. That's it.
And playing in this MVL Pure Corporate tournament, how does it feel?
Yeah, it's a good tournament. I hear that so many players that MVL is the best tournament I have ever played. So this is the best and ever tournament I have played.
So you have played in other corporate tournaments as well. So do you see any difference if you have to point out a few things, difference between other tournaments and this one?
MVL is the best tournament, and we are having two what we call
The quality.
quality is discipline as well as I will say that discipline also is very good. But at time match will start, at time match will end also. So it's the best tournament I have ever played.
And you played in the first match as well. So after going back, did you check the video? How did you play or the team's
No, I
game?
haven't checked yet. Not for this. I never checked before.
For your performance or only
Not
for the team's performance
also.
also?
Other performance. I never checked.
Well, very well played. It's your day. Enjoy
Thank you.
and all the best for the rest of the tournament. Thank you. That's